Alright folks, I'm back, and obviously I'm wearing a Station 200 shirt, the fire department, for which I work for. There's a few people who have a combined IQ of a walnut. They argue that that the helmet, the gloves, the coat, that's not mine. Why is that? Because I didn't use it in action, or this, and that, and blah 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 blah. Because, they don't believe in Mount Everest. For one reason. They have not seen Mount Everest. Therefore, it does not exist. Okay? Now, I'm about to show you there's a membership card. This membership card is only given to active members. Active members who have paid their dues, and, like what I'll just show you. This is signed by my father, who's the president of the association. Alright? It's signed by the secretary, the chief's daughter. And this states my name when I joined in 2015, and it's valid for 2019. Alright? Now, another thing I'd like to show you, but I can't because my phone's not exactly the smartest thing on the world, it is the I Am Responding. I Am Responding is a app that we use. What it is pretty much, if we get a structure fire, let's just say a structure fire. It says where, it says what type of structure we're going to be going up against. 2-story modern house, pretty much, right? And it will tell you who's actually going. What you do is, when you hear the call, if you are going, you open up the app and hit respond to your nearest station. For me, that would be Station 3. That would be Station 203. Home to our Water Tender 207, which is a cut down Mack truck. A International 2000. No, not 2000. I thought it was. No. It's 1997. It's 1997 pumper from International. And we also have, if I'm correct, we should be getting the squad moved up to us, which is a 2010 Ford F-350. Station 1 is home to the star of our fleet, the Terminator, a 1990 custom Spartan cab. It's a Spartan chassis with a Gladiator cab, and the reason it's the star of our fleet was it was actually funded by us, customized for us, and my chief actually drove it up from Orlando. So, and that's also where the co-star of the fleet is, a rescue we purchased from a local department, which is our 209. The Terminator is 202. 209 is a heavy rescue. Instead of hauling water with like water tenders, pumpers, and brush trucks, it does not haul water. It has no pump of its own, but still useful. It carries foam, rope, the baskets, house bags. It holds everything we really need, including a hydraulic pump to run the jaws and spreaders. Alright, for those who don't know what the spreaders do, imagine seeing a little crack and the spreaders open that up. Alright? You jam it into the littlest crack and then you twist it to the right. You twist the handle to the right. It then opens it up 180 degrees. Alright? I'll show you, and if I can, I'll show you what I mean, right? Another thing that people don't understand is, why do firefighters, go with the tiny hoses compared to what they have on the trucks, which are supply lines? There's a big reason why, and that's because the supply line, whether it be your 4-inch or 5-inch, it's not rugged. it can only hold the pressure of the water. And you may think that's all you need, right? That's all you. I mean, that's what interior fire hoses are for. The engine 3/4 throw hose, right? There's reasons why we have that Kevlar coating, all right, over the liner, over the waterproof liner, and that's because when you go inside, you're looking at nails and pretty much everything that gets snagged on. So, for anybody who actually thinks that we should go in with a 5-inch hose, a 5-inch hose is something no firefighter wants to argue with. Even a 100-foot section, once it's fully charged, it won't move. You actually have to physically disconnect the hose, shut down the hydrant, and hopefully you'll move it. Well, I mean, you will move it, and then you have to roll it, which is fun. I've had to do it. Alright, now another thing that firefighters don't understand is tobacco. Right? Ooh, firefighters shouldn't use tobacco, it's against the law. Yeah, if you're paid, yeah. If you're paid by the state, which most paid firefighters are, or by the city, you have to follow city laws or state laws. If you're a volunteer, this is okay. It's up to your department's laws. It doesn't matter. Don't go on about, well, it's illegal. No, it's not. It ain't. Alright? I'm going to spell that right out. There's this one guy who thinks that it's illegal, it's forbidden. No, it's not. And, right? And he's going off about how I'm doing that on my own time. Let me repeat that. He's going on me, packed up spitting on my time. Does anybody else think that's a little crazy how he should dictate my life when he's clearly not a firefighter? When he clearly does not know what we go through? No. If you think he's right, kiss my ass. My second assistant chief 211. Yeah, he does it. 2 of our interior firefighters do it. I do it. My chief does it. And a few other folk in my department. And if they don't do that, then they do tobacco, So, for those who are worried, bullshit. You may think it's forbidden and illegal. It's not. I'm putting that down now. If that is, then my assistant chief, my chief, pretty much most of my fire department would be kicked out, leaving retarded folk. An example is somebody trying to argue with a 4-inch line. Even though it's only 1 inch smaller, you don't argue with the 2 supplies. Why? The moment you start manhandling those, your ass is on the ground. Yes, this is the same guy who, if everybody was doing that, he would become chief. So, does that answer your question about tobacco? No? Okay. Well, let me just put this in perspective. If you think that I'm the only one who does it, there's other ones who do it, and we're actually a pretty professional department. I will say that. Our departments don't even wear gear to car fires. I was at a fire symposium not that long ago, and one of the things was a bunch of folk not even wearing, brush gear, not even wearing vests. Heck, one guy had those stretchy elastic band shorts on. He pulled them up and signaled to the pump man to open, to charge the lines. They may not use tobacco, but as for me, I do. I wear fire gear. I follow state regulations. Now, state regulations are different from what you would think. State regulation is I have to wear a vest. If I do not wear a vest and I get hit, it's my fault, right? It's my fault that I got hit because I'm not wearing the vest, right? However, they don't say anything about tobacco or stuff of that nature. Why? Because they aren't paid. OSHA, maybe they might complain, but they might. Oh well. Alright? Now, if that doesn't answer any of your questions, or if that did, but you are too dumb or too, I don't know, pathetic not to, shame on you. Right? You know who I am. If you don't, too bad and kiss my ass. See y'all later.